I think we definitely overdo it at Christmas in the UK. I don't know what it's like in other countries, but see the presents and the stress and the build up and people taking loans out, people taking credit cards out just to get...
This is a topic we should get into, because that's maybe the chat that people need to hear. It's like the whole that I think this is what I also don't like about it. Like, I hate hearing about other... I don't know if it's maybe
showboaty.
Yeah, because...
Remember you used to put... Well, no, you used to, but I remember on my Instagram or Bebo, whatever it was back in the day, that people would put their Christmas presents up, their birthday presents, and it's like, look at me, look at my kid, look at this, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, why?
But I remember being like 8 and stuff
fake.
And going into school and like people showing off their Christmas presents and all that, and I think it's a really bad... Because you meet people our age and stuff that are financing cars they can't afford and...
living above their means.
Yeah, and like putting up on Instagram. Like, because I know how much money I make, and I know the car I drive that 06 Ford Fiesta and stuff, and I know that I'm not skint, and then I see what people like what cars other people are driving, and I know the type of job they do, and I see the house they've got a mortgage for and all that, and I'm like, you must be... And if I know what car you drive and what house you have, there's a reason for that as well, because you've put it on Instagram. So like that's probably half the reason you have that house and that car. And I think Christmas has a big part to play on that, because the amount, like even just hearing other people's families, it's like spending $1,000 on their fucking 6-year-old and all that. It's like, what the fuck?
I know. I think it's almost the people pleaser on everyone. It's like, oh, that's not enough. But you watch any... So I get a few American friends.
It's more like keeping up with the Joneses. I don't think it's a people pleasing thing. It's a look at me and look how much I love my kid thing. And like,
I don't want my kid going, oh, such and such get 5 presents, I'm going to get them 7 then. Like it becomes quite toxic, but I don't think people mean for it to be toxic. I think it's just we've evolved to a weird materialistic fucking, like, tons and tons of presents. And that's what I said to Jill. I was like, we need to stop overdoing this, because we were getting into that. I do remember seeing our sister getting like a shit ton, me feeling the pressure, like, fuck, I need to buy something big, and I was like, I can't afford that Louis Vuitton fucking bag. I'm like, I'm questioning myself, like, I'm about to spend £950 on a handbag because I know that's what she wants, but that's how that wasn't what she wanted. But this was early in our relationship, and now for us it's about experiences. And doing that, and when I speak to like some of my American friends, it's like one gift. It's like, here's your present, and it's like a thoughtful present. It's no overload way designer stuff, new shoes, new whatever. It's like, I don't know. It seems. I don't know if it's just our culture in Scotland or the UK, but I think we overdo it, man. And I think
we massively overdo it.
That's the biggest part with stress. I like giving presents, I do, but I'm always too late. So I get to now put the tree up, and I'll walk out there, and I'm like, oh, I should probably get something for my auntie that I just seen on Wednesday and never seen her like all year. Like I feel, I don't know, that I think for me that's the people pleaser inside me. And I was like, oh, that'd be nice to get them that, and that'd be nice to do this. And I'm like, but why?
It's funny because I have people pleasing tendencies, but not in
not in
like
that
this.
sense. Aye.
None of it doesn't crop up in any of this. I will not get. I've got IFA stuff. Mate, I was in the fucking, I won't say the place, she's not going to listen to this anyway, but it's what I was doing before this. But I think that's why I'm so angry. I was in that.
So much stress though, trying to get a present.
Oh my God, mate. I've been trying to figure out, she's not going to listen to this, right? So I got her a ring, and she was out shopping with her sister.
Engaging already? Proposing?
Well, I actually was making that joke because I was trying to figure out what ring size she was, because she was out with her sister, and I was like, did she talk about it? Because she also has been making mad hints to me about makeup and
girls need to understand.
We do not know what the fuck you're talking about.
Jill says the weirdest, wonderful fucking brands and names of everything. I'm like, what?
We were in the airport, right? And she's picked up this makeup, right? Don't know what it is, a fucking bronzer, whatever the fuck it is. But there was 10 different colours.
Aye. Like palette,
and then she was like, she was like, oh, they don't have this one, but it's number 7. And I went, I don't know what this is. There's 10 different, and it wasn't even under number 7. I forgot instantly. And then I went to look it up. I went in the Boots makeup bit, and I went, there's a million things here. I don't even know what 7. It was. I can't even remember. They all look the same, like a wee black. But I was getting her a ring, and I kept on going to her. I'm thinking about proposing. She doesn't know I know she wanted that ring because she looked at it with her sister. And also, she's fucking impossible to buy for because everything that I'm about, she buys herself.
She gets it,
She buys her, as soon as she wants something, she just buys it. So I'm like, how can I buy you something when you've already bought it for yourself? If you want something, you buy it. But because I was getting well stressed, I've bought her something else, and she was like, I seen her on her phone looking at it, and I was like, if you fucking. And then so I pretend I was like, just in case I propose. I was like, and I put her a ring to see what sort of size she was, and then I was in the shop, and mate, there was the schemiest woman, and the two women knew each other, and I was standing in the middle of them, and the queue was there for half an hour, and they were talking to each other for half an hour, just pure scheme chat about how much money they spent talking about loans they took out. I think that's why I'm about this chat. I'm like, you should not be taking out loans.
It's definitely a lot of pressure with it. The one thing I feel bad about, because I get the urge to buy presents for family and things like that, and I think this is where maybe it's just turning 30. Maybe this is just part and parcel of life. But I go now and I'm like, I'm struggling to buy a present because I don't even know them.
I'm such a Grinch. I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't care about any of it. What he says with the Christmas hat on is but it probably comes from my dad, right? So like, there is people in my family that I like, but there's no one that I speak to on a regular basis apart from my dad. So that I do have cousins that I go on with and all that, but I'm not close to any of them. So it's just really my dad, and my dad's probably had a massive impact on me. It's probably why I am the Grinch. But he MOT'd my car in June or whatever, or July, and paid for it, and just went, that's your Christmas. Like that, do you know what I mean? That's
ingrained in you.
There's no Christmas tree in, so I might buy him a pack of Stella or something for Christmas, and then that's it. Like I've, from about the age of like 19, I've probably, the only person that's got me a present has been my mum, and they've been horrendous every year. There's never been anything I've asked for. It's just something fucking mental. Do you know what I mean? Like a massive healing rock or something. So I just don't